Okay, we should be good. When you guys path, you try to want to have your backline to like with their backs to the wall, so you want to go like left or right, so they're not like easily flanked. So here you should call to play elephant or play left. Walking up mid is really bad. Not really talking about this because you guys TP'd, but now you should be like calling. Are we playing left or right? I don't know if the TP gets you guys there faster though, because then Stonky's late and then so might not be worth it to do that, to be honest. Or they just did it better. Facts. Yeah. What's your guys' fight plan with this? Or do you guys have one? Like with this comp? Like what are we trying to do? So we're playing a poke comp? Think we're gonna be able to get at that Mora? Like walking through their whole team? I like the idea that we shoot at the Mora, yes, but we should have like a goal, right? Are we shouting onto this? Are we amping onto this? If we're just playing the poke, then we may as well play sitcom. Right? We have to find our rush opportunities, so that's kinda what I'm digging for, I guess. And that's what the cast it's like. I just want to be able to do that without poking. Like, if that makes sense. So like say, I like most of that. What about this guy? What's he doing? Waiting to do. He's usually staged waiting, right? He's poking. So when he's ready, we could probably call a shout engage. Because if our tracer's not ready and we shout engage with us, then we have damage, but yeah. So like every time we play a queen comp, there should be some kind of like, okay, this 3-2-1 rush with our DPS onto this. If we're just sitting here poking, trying to get out their fade, then it's kind of whoever aims better. But if we have like these cooldown combos and these rushes onto stuff, we can get that fade, and then we can say we do this play, the more standing here, they push out, we hold point, and then we just hold point and shoot the queen now. But ideally, we want to have these shout plays. Yeah, it's like if we had the Genji, then as soon as like our Genji literally just dashes, we shout, and then our amp comes after the shout to keep going on the fade or the whatever. That works really good. Yeah, yeah. It just kind of the same thing. Whatever your DPS are, you kind of just make sure they're ready and then go. It's not you should play Solj, and then you can kind of go with these engages or like flip maps and stuff too. So I do remember this fight now. This was a positioning and flipping error. This one's slow down because you guys can kind of. So like we do go right, but I'd like us just to still route right, because we're walking through like echo poke, all that poke for no reason. I'm just gonna play it and then kind of ask you guys like what our options are. Because the rotation is what it is. We did end up getting there. Okay, so right now, what should we do? Any other options? Their core's sending it over here. Their core is isolated, right? Their queen's literally out of the play right now. So, not that one. It's kind of just rushing point. They're kind of the first one. Pump the Lucio and take point. But ideally, I don't want us to live. Our goal is, our fight plan is rush onto target. We have opportunity to rush on target, so we send it. I'm pretty sure we have all cooldowns too. Maybe not amp, but we still have shell. I just didn't check for amp. But the idea is here, the queen's in our backline. This guy's not going to die. He's just going to stand here, maybe back up, bait this queen. None of you guys are going to need healing. Their echo's over there. Our tracer's dueling and poking their DPS most of the time in this comp, or their tracer's dueling. So this is huge opportunity just to send. But right now, I think we're just trying to live. It's the live mindset. But right now, it's like, we're brawling. And this tracer and this queen in our backline don't matter. Because if you guys rush point and then take point now our Kiriko TP's through 2 walls and the tracer and the queen are not on him. So playing faster actually helps our Kiriko live. Yeah, micro thing there, Devin, is I would have just TP'd quick to the Stonky. You held it there for a bit. It's because you already seen them going on you and then as soon as you counted those blinks, because Tracer double blinked and then triple blinked behind you. So, what's the reason for going high ground? Like, what's the plan? Okay, I like it. Push the echo out and then he can hold high ground over. Unlucky, the nice, just gotta be aware, but that is why Sojourn's nicer. And then they're kind of just up one ulting. Chris is making big plays. I actually gotta see this. This is actually win it very well. Were you gonna high noon? We should, honestly, we should just like walked out here and then speed amp high noon. That should have been our plan, fight plan right now. He's 2% off, but we could have like poked a little bit for there, and then now we just like amp high noon instead of just peeking for poke. That's why I don't like this. Walking to choke, looking for poke. Walking to choke, looking for poke, because that's not brawl or that's not rush for sure. We need to know our plan before we get to that choke, and then it's like, okay, our tracer's there. Let's go 3, 2, 1, go.
Junker Queen.
Why are you on choke if your tracer's not ready? I mean, is she spawning or is she like setting up? I mean, ideally sometimes you're gonna have to poke choke so your tracer can set up. So I get that is a good question, I guess. No, that's good. This is good. With big pulse, they have the copy. I kind of want to be doing more with Chris here, but I'm not sure.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Junker Queen.
So like, instead of staying here and fighting here, we could be flipping with Chris. So this is like, we get this pulse on their tank. Chris is calling. Well, Chris probably isn't calming. Maybe Chris, but if we kind of see what's going on here, we would just flip with our tracer instead of still fighting here, like 2v3, and then our tracer's 1v2ing. We could kind of like rotate with our tracer. And that's a good thing for our flex support too. Like if you rotate with our tracer and help with that duel sometimes, then our team can flip to you too. Especially on the carry anyways, but more might be a little bit different because your fades and whatnot, but they're fading towards tracer, maybe sucking that tracer off and then helping tracer get back on the fight, and then calling for your queen to come point. Those would be huge comms and huge rotation. High noon, high noon, high noon. Stonky, what's the plan?
Time for the
So we probably could have done something here as they walk through, right? We don't even, we shouldn't even let them walk through this choke. I would like our Lucio with our if we play cast with our cast, just so you can speed him around and get better poke.
time for the reckoning.
If we were playing maybe a dive comp, you'd stage around like dive, but yeah, but there we would just speed high noon as they're walking through here, or even have our cast set up like over here on an off angle and then as they walk, we could like speed, and then our queen pushes, tracer pinches. But it's mostly coming down just not having a plan, which is easily fixable.
Time for the reckoning. Time for the reckoning.
Yeah, the queen ult too. We have so many ults here. How come we're not just running it with the queen ult corn? Even. We just run queen ult, we run cast. Because this is big for us, right? This is open space. If we can hold corner and then go like, maybe even when they're like in here, then our team has like big engagements. And that's why I like our cast on the elephant too. Can these guys not engage on that though? Yamura probably should have been with you, to be honest, but the beat thing is like, you can't hold your ult forever just because they have clans or beat or whatever. You still gotta use it, right? If you hold your ult for the whole time, then they just hold theirs. We can force beat, make them panic, and then we can like maybe stabilize and then go with something else. Or we have the high noon too, so going on top with high noon. But that's why like staging and having that fight plan and going early would help us. But don't hold on. Try to figure out how we can win, like with that trade. Okay, if I use this, they use this, then what can we use? Then if there's nothing, then it'd be like, okay, can we hold for this then maybe? But we have Cole. Yeah, we would just be building so much. But now they go first, and now we're kind of like on the defensive. They cap. And they also have Tracer Echoes, so they're trying to flank, and their setup is a little longer, so faster we go is better. Does anybody have questions about this map? Good question. Oh, he's on. Maybe not. It's not. He didn't hide him, bro. It's not here. Stoggy. Just use. Yeah. Fuck it. Even if you're just using it to reload to kill someone, or even using it for that damage reduction, it's not the greatest ult. So zoning or like trying to stack it is not. It's fine. Those times are fair, yeah. I guess. Alright, we get the SIG comp here. This is the one I was waiting for. This is where the AFK note came in. Be more active, stop AFK. So I need explanations for sure. What everyone is thinking and what's the plan and what the hell is going on here. Okay, so what's our reason to kite and play like that? Like, why do we want to do that? Obviously, because we're scared to rush them, but. Are they gonna have to use anything if they just keep walking after you guys? So what's wrong with our poke right now? What's wrong with their position right now? Who needs to take angles in this? Our tracer. This is the only one. Nobody else needs to. No. We just stack here. All we gotta do is hold this bridge, let our tracer come pinch. Our bat just safe in here. He has very good positioning. Our Stonky's really good. He has a mini. Our Lucio's set up for boops here. And then we just play. The only time we want to kite now is when we are down cooldowns. So when we're down that rock, maybe where you guys go is just terrible. You guys don't have any angles where you guys go. They're not walking. We have a fight plan to stop their walk. So when our fight plan fails, that's when we kite. But right now we're not like giving ourselves advantage by going point. If anything, we're giving them more of advantage. Our Sig's on point. They should just poke our Sig out, and then Sig has no cooldowns, and then it doesn't matter.
Barrier initialized. Barrier is nearly spent.
This is gravy for Sig right now. This is the best angle for Sig. He's just spamming their whole team. They can't walk. If they walk, we just rock. He needs to not use a shield though. Oh, this went way too far, but you just not need. You just use your blue shield. Let your BAP heal you. So now your whole shield's gone. Like if you can pop your shield and then drop it and then use your suck and get a big shield out and then drop your shield. You just want to keep rotating your cooldowns, but look at how awkward this is for. Like, see, they weren't even moving, right? So ideally, if you guys want to rotate like that, I don't like hate it, but there's no reason to yet. That's kind of what I'm getting at. If they walk, our Lucio gets fat boop like right here. I don't know if you can see my mouse. And then our tracer's on this pinch. He probably their tracer's on him, so he should call that. And then so you guys know you're 4v4. And then our catch is literally just shoots at them down that alley. But when you guys rotate over here, you're just in the open. This is where they honestly, as soon as you start rotating, is it shoot when they should have went. But at least you guys can cut in the mega and be safe there. And that's how we play this. That's why you're always like stage someone, right? And then ideally this is the guy that they're trying to go on because he's in the middle, and then you guys just kite backwards. That's why the Mei is better in this comp. But I'm okay if we want to sample this. Could even try Mei Tracer. I'm not sure. That's terrible. I know they ran an owl a few times. Yeah, I would Mei over. Keep Chris on Tracer and then depending map. Ash is so good on certain maps. Let's just explain. This is where we need to be active. So look at this from. This is from my view, and this is why I put stop AFK. I'm not sure if Chris is calling this, which he should start. Like I'm setting up for Pulse. But also just knowing, like seeing, okay, my tracer's sitting there. I should probably be up poking. And then even regardless of my tracer being there, you guys need to be active. So this is why I put like we're gonna win most of our fights in poke phases. This is free poke. Our Sig's maybe up here. Our Babs is here. Our Lucio even could be poking somewhere. Or even maybe in like baiting with our tracer, but I think we have to be way more aggressive with our poke and staging. Chris is doing things and we're all just standing over there. If we were in there, maybe we would like had some poke and then maybe been able to push off that pulse. So it comes from both. Like Chris doesn't have low cons there, but we also have to like have awareness and just be active. I don't think there's anything else on this side. You guys should just be here 24/7. Even if you got a team wipe, stand here, poke them. They have no wall, poke them. Just don't use cooldowns to poke. If you can poke without cooldowns, do it. Constant poke. You don't even need to use shield coin. You just want that shield for brawls, or like cooldowns. They throw stickies, block it, drop it. It's nice. I'm pretty sure you guys called that. That was nice. Play noon flux.
Time for the reckoning.
I think this is it. But that area, this is the biggest thing I need us to change, is like trying to be more active. I don't care if we're dying here and there, but just to figure out like where we can poke aggressively. But we all know where we need to play in a sense, so that's just where we kite to. And if we don't know, we can always talk about it. But more aggressive for sure on the poke. And if you have questions about that, I just closed it, but. Yeah, you want to put up a big wall for your backline. Do you guys want to pick a map for the next one? We could do the... I do want to do Elios, but I don't know if you want to pick another one on top of that. Yeah, I'm going off MSU, the one. Just 'cause... We could do Elios, and then you guys, if you think you want to pick another one, we can. We can send that one after. This one won't take long. So what's like our strengths of this comp? How are we supposed to play it? Think about fight plan with it too. Yeah, this guy's the carry in the comp. This robot guy. So we have to kind of play, everything revolves around his sightlines and around him. Fucking windmill.
Looking better already. Shields buckling.
Yeah, so as soon as you peek this, we would try and get
Looking
right
better
now I'm
already.
remembering this one.
Shields buckling.
I might have been wrong. No, I might have been wrong. You guys just needed to be aware of it, to be honest, and then keep rotating too. I think I was wrong in the moment. Because you guys could discord that in rotation and see, like, keep rotating, and then our Brig like whips it. But I think we're just rotating, thinking nobody's gonna jump on us. Like all of us, like even our Zen, none of us are looking at that. Our Diva's flying away. It was just like not aware of that, like that was gonna happen. So it's like, okay, they're on monkey comp. What do they want to do? They want to jump on our Brig Zen. What's not let that happen? We win the game. That's Diva comp with Zen. Don't let the other team do what they want to do. That's the whole comp. But no, I think your guys' rotation was good. It's just doing it faster and then being aware that okay, they're coming. There's the whip. There's the 5-star. There's all this damage coming in, and also our diva paying attention. I think Chris was dueling. I don't think it's bad, but you'd like to have like a reason. Like what's the reason? Like, am I rotating here to push out the tracer? Am I rotating here to get farther away from the monkey? Just having that reason. Because right now, honestly, that your first play should be like you guys walking and trying to support your tracer. So we should have orb on this guy right now. We should be aware of what he's doing, and then we could be rotating towards our tracer and forcing the dive onto us, and then our diva counter diving with our echo. That would be how we should play this right now. We do need the kind of support's kind of like got to be inside of our tracer all the time, because then that's just a 2v1 with Discord. No, because you can't prevent the dive. Like, they're gonna get on you on this map no matter what. It's literally just 5-star whip and then aware, and then if you guys were pushing out the tracer at the same time, Chris would have been done that duel, and then he would have been able to help with that dive as well. And then honestly, didn't seem well. Oh, so he's in one. It's just like nobody's ready, right? So Noah could call for Discord here on Monkey, and then he could like put hard pressure on the Monkey, and then maybe the Monkey doesn't dive while you guys are trying to push this tracer out. As long as Chris has the orb, he's good. But Diva literally can just fly into that tracer quickly and maybe missiles in one shot, or push her out and still be with the team. But yeah, trying to put more pressure on them. But you guys did like, be aware of that. So like in our rotations, just being more active. Because like even if Monkey dives, Devin has to have those stars ready to pop bubble or even get him low, because he should be getting low on the way in. This is a big pick. And then they're playing like the 5-man kind of version too, so whenever their Monkey is split, it's good that you mark them cyber like that. Like, that was big. Like what you guys just did there was good, like whatever was split. Because they're just trying to set up for that 5-man dive under our backline. And then once they start looking at our front line, then our backline can play more aggressive. But right now our Zen should be looking for poke. So you can just float like anywhere from here to here. Because you can always come back here. You can, if they're in this corner, it's honestly better for you to be over here. Just want to be like across from them, basically. Be killing this tracer. So it's good. Like Handog is splitting the team. It's a big kill. This is a good kite. Good kill and good kite. I just want to watch it again, but this is like perfect. You can look for their carry too, or their Morta in these dives, since you're already in the backline. But I do like the peel on the Monkey. But ideally, like our Tracer or Zen and yeah. Yeah, that was a huge decision. So fight was really good. So here, I would try to stage up here, so at least you get orbs and stuff. And then you control this high ground. Ideally, we want to control the high ground and then force them into this corner.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Tracer. Circuits engaged. Tracer.
What happened here?
Duplicating tracer.
I'm on fire! What else is new?
I know, but we still just die.
Duplicating tracer.
Oh, okay.
Here, for you!
What Sir Hendog's looking for though is the whip, which is like still good. Like she doesn't have to completely back out. Like looking for this whip inside this room is still good, but it's the bash away that I'm looking for. So immediately as soon as you whip, you bash away, and that would have been like an awesome play. But what you did it was good. It's just bashing away now, and yeah, instant turn and bash. Your bash is basically just movement. Nothing's capped for anything else. And then yeah, you should trans there. Or I would have, because this is still winnable, and now we have no supports, but our team does flip it. 3v4, we flip it.
Nerf this!
I'm just gonna skip. Like, the whole idea, or what you guys are good at too over time, is as soon as this Winston peeks this corner, you know he's gonna dive this lane. So you're already like prepping for that kite, and then you're going all the way around map. You always just keep going, because if you go straight back, then your whole team is fighting here, and you guys are way in Narnia. So that's why you guys want to kind of like rotate in, and then you guys are always doing damage, having value too. I think that's it. Anybody have a question for this map? This map was pretty well played. It was just little things on micro.
Hello.
Yeah, we were fucking lost first fight for sure. Well, not lost, but just not ready. Oh yeah, it's cyber feeding. It's all good. I'm not going back to watch you feed or anything. Ideally, I want us to play more open space because we do have the dive, so I want us to take this part. And even if you do want to go early, go stage up here, and then your TP can, or your Kiriko can come TP up here, and then your Lucio Tracer could be staging. And then you got the sniper that could come take more of an aggressive angle too. But ideally, if I don't remember if I told you guys the B-Bag story, I'm not gonna say it now. But if we just have like the gauntlet and make them run down it, and we're all shooting them, and then we shoot the most vulnerable person, like the flex support. That's how we want to play dives in the Brawl, just on something like this. Never ever want to like face tank that queen. That queen walks point, then we can usually find their backline and force like fades. Unless their backline's rotating like nice, but. Yep. So you guys could be looking for dives on Echo when she uses fly, or Mora, forcing Mora fades, killing Tracer. To be honest, if our Kiriko could help our Tracer with these duels, but and be LOS of our team, that would be really good. The faster our Tracer gets free, the faster our Tracer can help with dives too, which is really good. Even our Lucio, like whoever has like. Whoever can do it better at the time. It's normally easier for Alicia to dive with our Diva and our Kiriko to help Tracer, but that's why we're trying to catch things, right? Like if that Tracer's dueling Chris and we notice there's a couple blanks, recall, we all dive that, or if Echo uses fly, we all dive that, or if Mora uses fade, we dive that. Lucio's out of position, we dive that, but ideally we want to try and ignore clean. So here I want everybody staged. That's our walls. So I want our Lucio up here, I want our Tracer where they're at, I want our Kiriko playing more aggressive. We should be looking to dive them here, or maybe even in here too. We have a Widow. Where's our Widow? Did Widow just hold walls? Are you pushing up, Noah? Oh, there he is. So we have wall. Yeah, we used walls and we backed out here. So just more aggressive staging for sure.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
I want us to be like aggressively staging here. We have walls, so we should be looking to like dive in. I want you up here with our Lucio. But look what you do though. I want you to stay up there. We all should just be up here. A Kriko could be even up here with you. Wait, no, look at this dive. Look at how free this is. Look at how free that was if we were ready for that. That's what dives so crucial. We have to be, the timings are so big. None of us have to move from those high grounds. None of them can come up there. Maybe if we're trying to go for a finish or we're flying in, but ideally we dive, we go back high, we dive, we go back high. So faster staging. So yeah, here you might be where you said you were doing it. I think this is about where I stopped watching this one. So it's a huge dive. As soon as she flies, that's big. Another team just going point. Now you just keep picking off one by one. More faded. Keep going. Get the more. Nice. Looks like team fight now. Probably hold beat though. I did just watch the Allen VOD. I remember him saying like, don't worry about like beating this or whatever, but so and that was a good tip from him. If we can do queen, but it doesn't matter if we don't, because we have clients too. But it would have been nice to have beat here, and then could have played for Kriko Rush too, and then let's just look at her staging.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Engaging thrusters.
Oh, it's so close.
Adaptive circuit.
We all see this Mora. Let's see if we go on the Mora. We don't have our whole team though. We got some uncommitment, some non-committers.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Yeah, we'll just give point. Don't worry about point. Let it flip. You guys are staged for this dive, so you have to dive. So Lucio go Mora, Diva go Mora, Kriko Mora, Tracer Mora. Or Kriko's in Narnia right now. Maybe trying to help the Widow from before, but all that matters is just dive. That's all that this matters. Yeah, see, none of us are. It's just coming down to like timing's not being ready. And then getting us all to commit at the right times too. Sorry. I think that's it. We go next. Okay. Fight plan. What do we want to do right now? What should we be doing? What's our goal? What do we talked about last map? So what should we be doing right now? Do we need the? Can we dive though? Because our Zen can see backline. So if we can get Discord on the Ash or something up there, we should try and sit up there as our diva. And then we don't care about this monkey. We have Tracer, Echo, Brig, Zen. That monkey just dies, bro. Like if he's diving, he's dead. But I would like our get a Discord on the high ground and our diva to go up there. And then if this monkey dives, you guys are good. But with our diva up here, they're gonna have to peel diva. They won't throw this nade. Yeah, I like it. Like if that's all you can do, but as soon as you can get that fight plan, try and go for it. Obviously, don't force things, but right now, like that's a good mark on Cyber. Their backline really hasn't walked. So I would like Cyber just not to fly into him there, and he could keep marking. But as soon as you get that Discord, he should have went up, because honestly, Noel too should be playing more aggressive. Noel should come up here and play around this area, and then he could have even went down here and then killed this monkey, and then our D.Va would have went up top and DM'd all the heals. And our Tracer's also got nothing to do down here. So our Tracer and our Echo could play more aggressive on their monkey so he doesn't dive, and our D.Va needs to stage on their backline so they don't do anything. Same as like any tank, right? You gotta make sure their backline doesn't do anything. Sitting on this little ledge is OP too. Literally sit up here and then DM them. But yeah, if our Echo Tracer can, if that monkey's standing there, that's up to our DPS to just nuke him. And then say our D.Va goes up and we have cooldowns, our Echo can go, but ideally our Tracer can't dive on this map, so our Tracer's just playing the like cap point, force point, hold point. Don't let the monkey stage, don't let their Tracer stage that they don't have. So now I would like our D.Va up here right now. We're just giving up too much space for free. And then our Echo could maybe be like poking Cage because you have a mini in here, or even Tracer, but just so much space for free. And then even then, you should still just be sitting up there. I'm gonna put this here just so you remember all game. And then it was just the nades coming in there. So our Brig can look to block those, and then if our D was like more aggressive on their backline, they might be seeing it or eating it. But ideally, if their monkey's already diving and you guys did poke to him and their backline's free, you could go for backlines, because our backline's stronger. Just depending on who can follow up and whatnot, but Echo's gonna do big job controlling the monkey. It's honestly nicer in Cage too, or not Cage, like playing Mega. Like, you just don't get anti down here either, as Zen. So it's always an option. So we could be like this, just put our Echo over here, and then our Tracer just playing wherever, and with Echo or down here. And then if they're diving our Brig bashes back, we peel Brig, and then they're not diving both of us. Then you get more poke down there too, like, because you're not when you're peeking out here and there's an Ashe and they have a Zen, and it is hard for you. You can get 5 stars and stuff, but this is nice. And then even if your DPS are fighting down here, you can even come down here. As long as you guys are aware that, like, okay, this monkey's getting closer. Okay, I'm loading my 5 orb. I'm starting to float away. Monkey gets 5 orb. He's dead. Nice, we forced some cooldowns there. So I have no bubbles, so we should play aggressive now. We should be going with, like, we should already be going with copy and dive.
Pass into the
Nerf this. Allah till May. Adaptive circuits engaged. Genji.
I think that's it. Any question, Elios? Okay, is there anything you guys want to look at specifically, or a map, or any questions? That's what we'll just do for the last little bit here. Just like focus on something, maybe that. If not, I can always fire something too. That is true. first it's just kind of knowing where we want to control. I'm okay with us poking over there, but ideally, eventually playing like this. We want to play that part. When cart gets anywhere around there, and then we would just shift back. But our sig would maybe hold this with our BAP, and then our DPS would be like holding this angle. Cause our tracer, it's next to our tracer, play around here, and then stop them Widow from taking that. And then our Hanzo could always be like poking wherever too. Our Zen could be playing around. Low-key Zen's just kind of looking for like deep lanes, far lanes. So Zen would probably be over here, making sure you can orb coast, orb high, and then just shoot from here. Because you're just playing to live and play for space. You don't really care about ever inting on anyone. Just making sure we kind of control these houses and then coast. Our Zen could play a little bit around our Hanzo, but ideally just having those long sight lines. Yeah. Because then nobody can dive you, and they have no options. Yeah, I think when cart gets like, yeah, like, if they're like pushing and they're like starting to take this space, so it's probably safer to be in this area, and then because if we're all cramped in here, they just go like this, they take all this space, and then we all get pushed in here, and then they cap point. I'm sure everybody's experienced that in comp. So it's the best thing on Junkertown is trying to control like the whole map. That's why Sig and snipers are good, and the tracer. I do think
I've got you in my sights.
dive comps are gonna be really strong here with the new first map though. Second point dive is just nuts. Like, but yeah, for first I would do it like that. I was trying to think if you like for comp if. You could even just play Brig too. You don't have to play BAP here, honestly. So the only thing that does counter us is the dive, and then if they're on sig comp, Brig is still good here. But that's totally up to you if you want to play BAP too. I think it's still good, yeah. I could see Lucio even working. Let's just see if there's anything else here. Is there anything else in the map, Handor? Not first at all? Just skim it. This one, I want our Sig to like come and take this, and then you're gonna come up this way. And then our Tracer can come and take this if they want, but ideally our Tracer's gonna push here. Or from here? Because you gotta walk through all this open space. We're coming all the way this way. And just we eventually, our goal is to take this space, so we don't really care about like pathing through all here. And it's all it's safer. You just jump over. Well, you can come here, maybe push cart for a bit, and then go too. But this is easier for our BAP to rotate and our Zen too. Because if our Zen and BAP try to walk through here, then it's just harder, and then you're eventually gonna want to be here, and they're gonna want to be here. Because when we get, it's gonna be like this. I'm just gonna put supports, and then that's how you guys play this. And then maybe our Tracer's probably eventually like try and play this angle with our maybe a sniper pressing this, or just grouping with this Sig too. But ideally, like this coast is so strong, especially with this now. This thing's OP. That's why I think monkey dives and shit are gonna be good, because you know we just stage and then just flip maps, and then just dive on their backline. That's why I don't really think Sig's gonna be the meta here, but I do think it's still gonna be strong. Yeah, Ball's OP. Ball's really good here. Diva, I don't know, I just think Diva gets fucked on by Sigma first time. Alright, second point. Subs need to rotate with Sig. As soon as we cap, subs go with Sigma. Chris should take payload. Devin could stay. Like the Zen could play around here and help Chris push payload, so he has orb. And then if Chris sees an engage, we're pushing. Devin could take cart and spam. And Stonky honestly is probably gonna be playing like around here up top. Honestly, Stonky should probably be poking this window. And that way Zen can orb both, and then our Sig and our Bap are just trying to take this from them. That's how you guys should play this. And then if you guys... Yeah, you guys can all go together too. And then just put Tracer on cart, and then your Zen also has this angle too. So this honestly might be better. So you can kind of just choose. But your Hans is going to get a lot of value in here when you guys are pushing like this. So it's just playing slow and then getting those angles. It's hard for Tracer to do a lot here. Just kind of... Corn, wait, what the hell? I thought I seen you rotate over there. So you guys should rotate now. So you guys just walk out, rock Diva, that's all your space you need, and then push from there. Window too, fast window. I would walk together with the window with that Mega. This is why I want to, because you're doing a lot, but just the timings, we kind of need, it'd be nice if we could get our team pushing where you're trying to push, and then things are a lot easier for you too. You're still doing good work, but if we can get our team's timings together, that'd be huge. I don't know what are we doing here, Corn?
Nerf this.
You need to shoot at their backline. Ignore that, Diva. Just get fly around, get orb, and get heals. I think he might have peeled it with rock there, but if you shoot their backline right now, then Chris would have had more space because they're getting spammed, and then Chris is gonna run a havoc in there. That's the other play too, is you could put your Sig on cart, and then you guys just spam the devo and then keep pushing, and then when you guys get the space to take high ground, you could do that too. But yeah, you guys just It's because I'm assuming you guys are gonna get over here soon, but it's not coming. You guys can only have a visual of this then. Wait, hold on. You guys have had ultimates for so long too. Chris has went through a few pulse bombs. Still have dragon, window. There's window. We just get flux. Okay. Stonkies need to use his ult. We just rotate and use this dragon. That would be a big play. This high ground? Oh, like over here? Oh, okay. What are we doing? Corn, rotate! Rotate! Oh, nobody can see that. Still, nobody can see that. Anna could maybe nade and save somebody from that, right? if you guys don't rotate on poke comp, that's kind of the whole, like a big part of it. Like Brawl shit, you can get away with just like running it down, but the rotations on sync comp, it is good to take your time and rotate. That's all it really came down to here. Rotating and then pressing Q. I would switch, but what do you mean on this blade or something? Let me inspect. You're talking about here? I would have committed that. Yeah. That's a good pick on the Genji. That was what you were talking about right there? Oh. Okay, we're gonna watch the rest from Corn. I would have been pretty upset if this soldier got out. I would go and hold the closest choke, Sigma.
Proclaiming a barrier.
Is that where you wanted him to keep his shield?
The barrier. The universe is fixed to me. You see but a fraction of the universe. I've got you in my sights.
Okay, my first question is, why is Bap on point? Whoever is on flex support is allergic to that thing. I never want you guys touching it. Pretty rare, like rare. But always just not be on it. Because then you would have only had to deal with the Genji if you were in one of these corners. But with the shield, I think because you went the grass, you could have kept it up for your team. It's not like you're repositioning it on the soldier. I think, because you put it down, and then you turn to grasp. Yeah, I would have left it. I think you had your back turned to hand dog, so you didn't maybe see them there too. If you seen them and then dropped it, oh. Alright. Well, I don't want to like... Yeah, let Corn die next time. And then after you kill the Genji and let Corn die, you push Pela. And you'd be like, look guys, I did it all. Same, yeah. Yeah, if you guys, I'm just gonna skim this one, but it not like needed to stay or anything like that. I think we got a pretty good VOD in there. Alright. Why don't you just start up there and then you can just whip Monkey and then bash out if you get in trouble. And then our Ashe is up there too. And then you guys just like jump to point. Oh my god. Oh wait, why are we playing Anna Brig? Just cuz? Or like, yeah, you can blame it on me. I haven't been around to call comps too much, but definitely, I would even play Anna Zen over with the Diva, right? Because we have so much like PL potential already. We don't need that break. I would just play Brig Zen though. I could see if you want to play Nano Blade and stuff. I don't think it's terrible, but yeah, me too. I think we might sample some Anazen with Monkey and stuff, but huh? No way. Come back. Oh. Oh. Yeah, recon touch, it has to be like heavy dive. I wouldn't even worry about monkey. I was trying to stage for a dive. It's definitely early, but where's your tracer? I would have tried to engage with your tracer and route with your tracer here maybe. Like on that recon touch. Yeah. And as soon as Chris went in, that would have been like your dive. DM Chris maybe so he can get finished. Because that's a lot of times too, like if Chris or even our Genji or someone like that's going in, if we DM them so they can finish their clips, they can probably do a lot. And then you maybe stay to finish and then they look at you. Then that's like a cycle of like D.Va Tracer, D.Va Tracer, D.Va Tracer at the same time almost. Like right here? Or like before? So right now, what is our plan? What are we trying to do? I'm assuming our comm is our comm hold high ground or something like that? Or walk? What are we trying to walk on then? So, yeah. So can we really take space from them without Discord, or maybe nade, or we need something to kind of take that from them, right? So I'm okay if we like go for a nade play here, a TNT dive, but we got to go faster and do something with cooldowns to take that space. Or the other play is just send Tracer point, and then D.Va maybe or Ash tries to help point, we just force point. That's why Zen's nice, but then you guys, when they dive, you do counter it. But playing for that nade or that TNT to get the cleanses out would be good. But I don't want to just walk or just go hold the space. If that makes sense. Even if it. I would just waited to go high so you had LOS for that.
Taking care of you.
Yeah. I want to see why we're not. There's bubbles, so we should look for nade here. So we need the nade. As soon as that bubble goes down, throw nade. They cleanse too. So yeah, they're backline right now. I would just stay here. Don't rotate. You guys don't need to rotate. You just need to stand here and heal, and then throw nade. And then your Brig is gonna stand here and boop. But because you rotate, you're making this difficult. And now your LOS too of everybody is terrible. You can't see anyone. And you don't need, like, you just need to be healing your team, you know? I don't even know. The Cyber's full, but so you could have just been set up there shooting shots at damage if you wanted to, but you need to plant more for sure. Mostly on a lot of your heroes. Plant more and you can do more, way more. Let your main support do all the movement.
وريهم قوتك. وريهم قوتك.
Trying to see like we're just existing. Trying to see like what we're actually trying to do. Trisha's doing. So it'd be screaming nade here. We go for nade off the top ropes. Just target. I don't think we have target in this fight. That carry should have already been dead if pushed out 10 years ago. Killer finally. I mean, we did a play there. We just didn't have to do it off the top ropes, I guess. But we did do it, and we got the play. We got the picks off it. But every comp, we gotta know like what our fight plan is or what our win condition is. This cooldown does this for us. And whenever we play Ana, it's usually dive with nades. With Kiri Lucio, we're trying to 5-man dive stuff, so we're opting the stage for that. I would prefer our D.Va and our DPS since we're on defense. Look, you guys looking for picks instead of like, because they're walking right in the open. So if you guys dive their backline there, their monkey can't dive, and if he still does, he dives to our backline. So we can be like trading more. I do like the marking. They are not doing anything, but ideally this team should just dive. They're just walking, and never diving. Even if you guys like stood here and poked them, the monkey should just dive. As soon as the D.Va uses fly, the monkey dives. So it's like they're not playing this at all correctly, so. Look here somewhere. Is it this fight? No. Oh, and Devin went off the top ropes. Yeah, there's not a whole, because if you like go in, the echo blows you up. So I do want to see it first, but there isn't too much you can do. Because if they're on your Ana, it's hard for your Ana to heal too. Guess we'll see. Okay, nah, this is fine. You don't need to be down there. Still don't. Big nade, still be chilling. This is fine. Is that the kind of what you were talking about? Like that was all fine. Because if you jump, like there's, like I say, they do have a lot, and we just don't need to. You're not gonna provide much anyways with those whips. It's pretty boring in this for sure for the Ana Brig. When they have the echo, that's like it's so much harder for you to do anything. You can play around stickies. She uses stickies and fly, and you notice the echoes out. You can go brawl and then come back. But here, your Ana's playing high, so if you go down, it's hard to get back up to her. I think both of you, no, yeah, both of you for sure. Because Devin has no idea the monkey's coming either. Devin has both his cooldowns as well. So he needs a nade, and then he could have slept monkey on the way in. So it's like, yeah, you maybe could have packed him a couple seconds earlier, but he needed to give you time there too. Nade yourself. So you see this monkey walking, so I'd be paying attention walking, and then I would try to sleep his dive because your Brig's not with you.
Taking care of you.
So that's the first thing, and then as he's coming up here, I'm thinking, okay, I'm probably gonna have to nade myself. They're already diving. I'm not gonna throw a nade at them.
Help me.
I would just nade. Like, your health never stops moving here.
Ahlan.
Cause that's what I mean. You just gotta be aware. Like the echo shooting at you, the monkey shooting at you. It's if you're aware of all those things looking at you, you'll be like, okay, fuck, I'm about to blow up. I gotta throw this nade mid health.
Taking care of you.
Help me.
Pretty sure it's the echo. Pretty sure I think it's the finish, but yeah, that's just like on you to be. You gotta nade that. You gotta know like, this is all the damage that's coming in. I gotta nade because it's not like this happens all at once. This is not a burst. It might be the tracer, but this is just reaction time for sure, and awareness. So right now you should be nading. There's a lot of time for that. Nade plus patch? Yeah. You live. Cause I don't even stick you.
30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, you live there with nade and the healing buff and everything else. And even thought you made the right play, and but you definitely just had to react. And as soon as the stickies went on you, I'm like, oh fuck, like I got a nade as soon as the stickies are about to blow up, and then you do live those. The tracer might have been the cap on it, but like I say, I guess we could look. I don't want to go back too much on it, but the rotation too. I think you're going to your Brig, but. It all comes down to just not knowing they were coming, and then the nade is the only thing that you could have done to try and live there. But yeah, our team also should be diving first here, so they don't dive high ground. That's what I'm saying. If we're diving their backline harder, they don't have a full dive on us either. And then it really is just being aware of the monkey and the echo. I wouldn't rotate across bridge, because I don't want to rotate and take damage. So if I know the monkey and the echo are coming from that way, I would just walk this way and I would use my nade for myself and then call for Brig. Rather take no damage than
60 seconds remaining.
Ahlan.
like I don't think like I'm saying like going your main support isn't terrible, but it's not always the right play. Like obviously just taking no damage is usually a better play. We want them to look at Brig, so if you extend and then they turn on Brig and you still have sights, that's perfect. That's why I'm always saying, like, aware of the monkey too. As soon as he's in this distance, it's like, okay, like I have to be aware he's coming, and then sleep or nade, and then you could be calling to go first too. Like you could be like, yo, can we go? Can we go? I have nade, and then we go, and then you throw nade whenever, right? But you could be more controlling of when we're going to because of the nade. And if your team says no, then it's that's why those combos happen too. You're good there. I wouldn't go high. Your Brig needs to go Brawl. Like your Brig needs to I wouldn't say go across the map, but maybe play here and then you would play here. So then your Brig's marking that, and then Tracer might not get to you. And then you guys might be able to play around that pulse too. Cause I think they just pulse, but yeah, you just want to have this long sight line. It's even like sometimes when our team is like fighting this, it's better for you guys to just be over here and then have our, cause our Brig wants to brawl sometimes too, right? So you gotta think about our Brig. So if you notice like we're pushing and our Brig wants to brawl, then maybe you'll drop and play a longer sightlines so Brig can come play cart. Because we don't want our Tracer on cart 24/7 too. So if we're diving, we can put our Brig on cart, and our Brig can use cart as safe. Then that's big for us too.
Ready for battle.
Oh, you guys full hold? Nice. You guys hold it at that point? Yeah. What the hell happened there? Oh. Oh, it was just so fast. Just stage here. You guys don't need to go high.
60 seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
Then your Ash could play like here. Your Ash could just play here, or even here. Trisha could just drop, and then she could just drop and then bait the dive too. It's just like, I just think it's hard for you guys to actually get picks because unless you get a TNT or a nade to dive off of, the comp's just hard to kill without Discord.
Bob, do something.
So it really is playing around those nades. Even if you're just nading monkey off, like as soon as they peek corner and you're nading team, but it could be earlier with the nades. That would be fat too. If they're pathing and he throws the bubble down to block the nade, then they're not diving, so it's still a win. Obviously you're trying to land them, but I have a video on insights that I'll send you guys. I think it's from like the first season Overwatch 2, but it's like how to play this map on attack.
Ready for battle.
Yeah.
Ready.
It'll all depend if you guys are like
Defend objective.
throwing nades here. That's all that matters is like this fight plan, right? Like diving on nades. Where you go doesn't even really matter. It's just diving with these nades. So we can just nade high ground here, take high ground with nade. To nade this high, like here.
Defend objective A.
Our D.Va should dive and then try and get the D.Va to look at him so the nade can go through. And then Noel comes over top. Our Tracer should path this way, and then we can stage for this dive this way too. So this mark, I don't care about that mark. It marks nothing. Their team's not going to do anything for that. So it's just like kind of timing. But so we're just poking, right? We're poking. We're playing dive, so we have to dive. Right now we need to dive. Nobody's diving except for Cyber. No, it's just like flying over top poking. So it's kind of like 3, 2, 1. D.Va goes, nade, Echo goes, pack Echo, Tracer does Tracer things, finds a lane. But we need this space first. You guys can always, if you don't play the Ana Brig and you play Kiri Lucio too, you just come over here and then you dive from here. This is one of the best strats on this map. And then there's also coming to this too, but they're marking it. So ideally you just jump, TP, speed, whatever, and then if you have Ana too and you guys can walk over here, this is fat. So then you can stage Ana Brig here and then you throw nades from here. And then this high ground doesn't matter. So if you guys can try playing the map like that, that'll be really good. So okay, now you could rotate the supports on bottom left. Because playing support up here is awful. The D.Va just flies up. It's either main or going high and then maybe dropping main, but this corner is huge. I do think a 5-man dive. I don't know if you guys play much monkey, but 5-man monkey dive on their backline is pretty nice. Same thing with D.Va. You could do the same thing with D.Va with Kiri Lucio too. I would just go Genji and just like super run it down. Because they're kind of countering our Echo right now too with Soldier D.Va. If they have hit scans and all, just play Genji. That's like a good counter too. We nano, but nobody engages with cyber. It's just kind of the same thing. Nobody's engaging.
Nerf this. Mobilizing.
All systems checked out.
Nerf this. Come here, Toski. Let's make up this party.
Yeah, I don't even. Yeah, I like it. Anna should be good enough too.
60 seconds.
I think Anna's just not good. Like I said, I think it's Zen. It has to have Zen almost right now.
Stop the payload.
So all those nades, man. If you're not getting those nades, then it's like super hard. Or nano value, I guess. Especially when they have a diva too. Like, if you guys ever don't agree with something too, like, I always want to explain it so we come to agreements too. I might not always be right, or you guys that have a better play too.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Diva. Nerf this.
Yeah, I think if, well, the main goal is just trying to take the high ground, and then if Noel was helping you, it would have been big. So we kind of were doing the right thing. We were just trying to, like, getting Noel to come with you. We're, like, timings with nades. So it's like you and Devin communicating that too, and then, but every time we have nade, it should be like, go.
Nerf this. Nerf this.
You guys play Anna tonight? Brig Zen feel pretty good tonight, or?
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Hello. Clear the way. The payload's broke.
Taking damage.
Bro, this guy's doing work here. Where the fuck is the team, bro? What the fuck? I gotta go watch. This is like the Nepal map over again. Except for he hits the stick. This deletes Tracer, Pulse. This is where I want our diva to be like aggressive with our Tracer. So if you see Tracer stays like that, and then as soon as they go on Tracer, you can start DMing. Stop taking damage. So, I like you got out, but it just dropped here. Because I can't see you here anymore. So then you're still here to fly back up, but you're using your fly a lot, and then you're taking yourself out of the play, so it's just where you're disengaging with your fly. If you fix that, it's golden. I would just not fly, if you don't have to. Like, even our Echo should be holding their fly too, right? So, right now, it's like, go, leave it. Stay in though. You guys need to have a 1 hour practice with me, 1v2, and you guys play the Brig, Zen, and I Monkey. You guys need to kill me every time.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Lucio.
So that's once you guys like get that mindset where like you guys are the raid boss, you guys fucking kill anything. No, I'm pro. Best Canadian dude. No, you guys should kill me, but might take some practice. But no, I'm just joking. You guys need to just have that mindset though, like have that kite and then that awareness. Like when you're kiting, you blow everything up. It's everything we talked about in Elios. Put it everywhere and then you guys will roll.
Who's ready to take some punishment?
That's a good PL.
Nerf this. Nerf this. Miss me.
Just gotta like not you gotta stop rotating for like I wanna go back, but you just need to not rotate basically all of the time. Cause you always have like the best sight lines and then you go in and then they dive you and you die and it's like, well, you could just stay where you're at and do everything you're doing without doing that. Especially because we're not on Zen too. I would just stay at this box the whole game. Maybe walk a little bit forward, but I would never ever go in here. The only time I would like want to go here is when we're trying to take this, but this is just keep farming. Wait, where'd you go? Get over here. You're just on this box you would have though. You're rotating and then you're like LOSing yourself.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Lucio.
I can show you. I just wouldn't. I just stay here.
Enemy target located.
I have you. Keep fighting.
This doesn't help you though. Just call. Yeah, you just call. Look where you're playing.
Don't fret.
Cause the other thing, it's not like on you too. Like I'm coaching Cyber to like reset places. So when you're always, like I'm trying to teaching everybody like this is where you need to be. So if everybody's kind of like moving around all the time, we're not gonna get to where we're gonna be. Yeah. I do like you to like. Obviously, I want you to.
Duplicating Lucio.
I do want you to be trying to heal your team, but you can communicate it first, and then obviously just maybe a pocket, yeah. Because if you flex burst in the gravy spot, then our team is and then if our team is pushing, you can usually take forward steps and then just walk backwards too. But
It's at your service.
it still is. That's still the golden rule, bro. That's still the flex support rule. If anyone's dying, you should think about like, what could I have done and was I not spaced? And then if it's like, all right, well, it was their fault, then it's like, okay, I needed to communicate where I was, and then it's like, all right, fuck them, or the rest is on them. But that's personally how I think for flex support.
Nerf this.
And when I get to the fuck it stage, that's when I'm flanking.
Nerf this. Miss me.
30 seconds remaining.
I'm not saying don't rotate, because you do a good job of like rotating and finding but there are a lot of times where you do have to find that pocket.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Honor. Fixating on target. Overtime.
Like that, like I don't like this is fine, right? Like I don't mind this. Like, you don't have to be on the box. Like it's still fine. Like just in this pocket. Big sleep. So like this is good now, but he was on you. So like all that was good. But yeah. I'm gonna stop VOD and hopefully it recorded sound.